Now, I've just remembered 2 more witnesses and 2 more locations where my messages were stopped. And the first location was when I was trying to make some gang members turn their lives around. And they messaged me and they rang me, and I went there, and the first thing they said to me was, "Why didn't you answer my messages? Why didn't you answer the phone?" And I never got any messages or anything, any phone calls from them. And I was trying to help heal the another gangster's wife, and trying to heal them all, make them turn their lives around, become greatest people in the world, and the billions of dollars returned to them. And I was there, and I was like, "Nah," and he was like, "Well, you didn't," and so that was a pretty hostile situation, because he thought I was trying to set him up or something, because I was lying to him. Anyway, I left there, got out of there, and then another situation happened where he stopped my emails. Was I have a card from Tokyo Joe, the mafia's right-hand man. What was it? The Godfather's right-hand man. And I met him in England, and he gave me this card, and he said it was worth $1 million, and it was so anyone could come into his nightclub, and I was like VIP, I didn't get it at the time, and because I was only 10 years old. I was like, when am I going to come to a nightclub, right? And then I went to sell it to raise some money, so I wouldn't have to sign this will, and I could just get some money and go and heal people like that. And so I contacted Dunbar and Sloane in Wellington, sent them, a picture of the card, sent them a picture of the reverse side of the card, sent them a picture of me sitting there next to Tokyo Joe, smoking his cigarette, like, in the movie. And in his nightclub that my uncle owned. and I was like, sent a message to the Dunbar and Sloane, and didn't get a reply, checked all my spam, didn't get a reply. So I went down there, drove all the way down there, thought, oh, well, he must be stopping my messages again. And when I walked in there, I said, I got this card. He was like, I sent you a message. And like, why is this happening everywhere I go? I sent you a message. Because I was about to get quite a substantiated amount of money. And then I was like, oh, so do you want to buy it? And he was like, oh, I can't. I'm not allowed under my diplomatic immunity. And he sort of winked at me as if to say he's been told not to buy it by probably the embassy staff pretending to be the Secret Service or something. Because they love ringing people and pretending to be people. That's their main forte, is acting. And so I didn't get the email, and he can confirm that if you go there. And I went in with the card, and I said, well, why didn't you answer my email? He's like, I sent you an email. And that's twice. Other times he stopped my emails, which would have led to money. And I wouldn't have, of course, signed the will, because I would have had money. So he's obviously gone to every length to stop me to get money, to force me to sign this will.